Yeah, I don't really care about any of the beef right this second. Omni Presents is the most disgusting. The content on there is vile. It violates any human decency whatsoever. Period. It's not free speech. He's ragging on poor people, and he thinks it's funny. And he has nothing. It's all contrived riffs that are tired. They're not funny. It's just cruel. He makes money off of it. He steals other people's content, makes money off of it. He just picks poor people, mostly poor white people. He picks poor white people. That's it. And anyone who thinks, yeah, anyone white that doesn't have a lot of money, that's his target. And he doesn't, he's just relentless. And it's sickening. And it's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. It's absolutely disgusting, and YouTube is utterly aware of it. I just want to record that right now and here and just say like it's utterly sick. In fact, I doubt a lot of it's legal. I mean, you well, it's definitely against the violations of previous terms of service because you do make fun of them physical appearance quite a bit. You also make fun of other immutable characteristics. I feel like, especially like economic issues, which seems like a problem. Uh, and then you just like rotate with a bunch of different impoverished people. That's your fucking show. Now I know that there's a way to do that fair use that might annoy me, but I don't think you're doing it. I think you're out of control, buddy. You got no nothing up here. You have no creativity. You steal their content and you make completely contrived jokes and you add absolutely nothing to it except for haters that go and then seek out those people and abuse them. And I mean, we can listen to the commentary on it, and it's he just it says the same mean things over and over. And he almost looks tired. He almost looks like fuck, you know. He's just almost like yeah, that's what you're doing to other people. You're tiring them out. You're hurting them. How does it feel, buddy? Doesn't it suck to have someone come after you and you can't stop them no matter what you do? Please. This. It's not a matter. It's not a matter. It's actually really not a matter of opinion at this point. It really isn't. I know that. I know. I know. I know what we're dealing with here. I understand your perspectives, but I mean, no, it's really not. When you talk about pattern of conduct, it's not a matter of opinion. It's a matter of what did they do. Is it a pattern of conduct that they did this? Yes. Is it obvious? Yes. Is there any denying it? No. Is there a ton of evidence? Yes. Is that basically the basis of the show? Is that these people are poor and have no power? Yes. Is it sickening? Yes. It's not funny. You'd have to say they come up with something original, I guess. But it's Shani's content. It's Shani's content, and he can't just take it and then do whatever he wants with it, unless he adds what commentary, criticism. What commentary or criticism are you using? Are you actually are you defaming them in the process? I mean, are you saying anything you're not allowed to say via the fair use doctrine? Probably. I think you are. I know you are. Probably. I would guess. And they don't know the rights. And Shani says she thinks she should fight it. Yeah, you should. You should trademark every freaking second you've recorded over the past 3 months. And then you should sue him for every infringement he's made of it, no matter if he deletes it now, tomorrow, or the next day. Because you have creative license of your content. The easiest way to do it is 90 days, I guess, after publication. But then Michael could publish his own cut of it, which would constitute a new publication of copywritten content that you own. And then you can copyright that 90 days, I believe. Uh, and then there's a lot of ways to, skin a cat, as it were. But plus, there's a 3-year statute of limitations for actionable damages. I would say there's definitely Michael Thompson's whole point is to hurt you, so actionable damages might be the actual, heart of the trial because of his sick goals. If Brett Logan is listening, Brett, go register all of your live streams with the Copyright Office of Canada, I guess. I mean, whatever. That's what someone told me I should do. I recommend that you should do it because that's just the vibe I'm getting. Cyrax, I would definitely go and register all of your copyrights. Cyrax, I don't know if you're going to see this. I hope you do. I hope you register every copyright that Michael has ever infringed on. I hope you've all registered the assaults that take place in the live chats, which were, they were assaults. I know what they feel like. They hurt. There's injury rule and there's discovery rule when it comes to copyright law, but there's a 3-year statute of limitations for actionable damages at the very least and special damages, I believe. Statutory damages are available generally if you register 90 days after publication. Now, there's a lot of different circumstances, and I think that there are extenuating possibilities for that. But I would say the sooner the better is pretty much the consensus. The sooner the better. And then, to be quite honest, you are entitled to your live stream content for 3 years. You're totally entitled to the creative license of. You are coming out on a live stream on your computer. You're doing the camera work. You're doing the acting or the entertaining, as it were, and you're entitled to the copyright to register it. Period. And you should, because you might just make a movie of yourself one day. I have already made 2 using live stream content. I'm about to make like 5 because I'm an improvisationalist anyway, and I found a new beautiful way to use my live stream content and a reason to copyright it because it's been infringed 1,000+ times. That was one reason, definitely, because actionable and special damages will be available on every single one of those. Plus, it'll be a recognized copyright violation either way. 3 years. All of this has taken place within 3 years. And YouTube also knew this is like a repeat offender, big time. I have a screenshot showing Justin, I believe it was sometime in 2021, about 400+ infractions. In one screenshot, it proves about 400. This is one screenshot. There's literally a lot more. It's got to be upwards of 1,000. I would say just for me, it's upwards of 1,000, almost for sure. I mean, and I've been calling it out. So I have a lawsuit drawn up from 2021 August. I honestly believe that maybe I should get copyright from then, because of the damages. That's actionable damages. That would be an actionable damage because of many reasons that no, it can wait for another complaint, I guess. But definitely makes sense to substitute statutory damages for actionable damage, or to fulfill the statutory damage that it would have been owed for as an actionable damage, right? That makes a lot of sense in this scenario. And then YouTube also, honestly, willful ignorance. I don't know what you guys do when you get reports. Obviously nothing, or something. I don't know. Actionable damage is definitely should be coming from YouTube. I can't see how they wouldn't be. You guys might be worse because Mike, like you allowed it. You guys allowed it. Like you had knowledge, so much foreknowledge that it's like kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. And this is 1,000 infractions of copyright infringement that actually constitute actionable damages for emotional suffering, which is a rare precedent. I bet you in this case it is. It's not. It's very rare that actionable damages and copyright infringement would result in something for compensatory for emotional damages, but the whole point of the infringement in this case was to hurt me, plaintiff. Thus, compensatory for emotional distress is a proper and apt damage, compensatory damage, actionable damage. And also, anywhere I stayed during that time, therapy. I believe some sort of statute for like the humiliation done, every single violation, the maliciousness, the refusal to listen to reason or be reasonable. I think that I don't think you have a chance, and I honestly don't think that there's any chance that I would lose because I already have I already have a registration. I have one, and it's filled in time of the first publication of what I know to be the Meth Clown Diaries, the entire saga. I might say via Doc Savage. Todd Michael Schultz shows us who he really is, and I copyrighted that exact upload as this old tell. It's available now on my YouTube channel, but that particular volume of the Meth Clown Diaries is mine. Exactly. And when was it published? May 2023 by Mr. Thompson. And who owns it? I do. And when did I register it? July 13th was the effective registration date, I believe. July 13th. So what does that give me? June 13th, May 13th, April 13th. This happened in May. But also, at the same time, I attempted to file copyrights for all of my live streams. It's possible. And I believe fair if the copyright board would grant effective date of registration for all of my live streams, given that I submitted that, but wasn't able to. I couldn't spend $8,000 on everything. I didn't have that, but I have the intent is there. The May 5th decides the time I asserted my copyright, even though I didn't have the registration. The year of completion of this is 2023. It says 2020, 2021. That's an interesting question. It is 2023. But the date of first publication would be May. Yeah, okay, so I gotta change that too. Because that's when this was completed. Is in May of 2023, and then it was uploaded. But when I recorded it in 2021, but it was not. Honestly, if you are one of Michael Thompson's followers, I'd advise you just not to speak to me. I would just advise you now, don't speak to me. I'm not even going to answer anything that even remotely looks, uh, even remotely looks adversarial or anything like that. I'm done. Oops. The worst part about it is that the torture you guys are doing, it's not just normal. It's not, come on, you guys are freaks. You are. And you've done worse things. It's not just hassling me. It's not just harassing me. It's not just making bad videos about me. You guys literally do some, I don't know what your satanic bullshit is. I know you try to make me homeless and die and kill myself. I know that I've heard that from a first person testimony. And I know that you did. I know that you did. And I want to know why. I want to know what the hell is up with that. And I want a full detailed response. And I want to know everything. That's what is going to happen, is that we're going to find out what kind of weird rituals you guys did. I don't look psychological, religious. It doesn't matter. I want to know what went along with the campaign against me. Just that picture, that hideous picture where I'm so gaunt and it's black and white, and it look like I'm homeless because you guys love that aesthetic. Yeah, I'm gonna want to know why that was made. Who made that? Why it was used? What it was the significance? I mean, give me a gosh darn break here, okay? Uh, I want to know. I want to know about the video that was posted on, I think it was August 11th, 2021, where there was a funeral procession. I want to know about that. I want to know about. I want to know about any participation in the Facebook group on YouTube, on Facebook, for Brett Eastonell's podcast. I want to know about any coordination with True Fortune, Soledad Heron, or others. I want to know about any income received as a result of covering me. And I want all of it, probably, I guess. Or is it times 3 or something? Because it was willful infringement too. I want to know all the tricks that you played on me. I want to know all the things that you did to make me uncomfortable, scared. Anything that you did, any doctors you called, any police you called, any building people you called, anything like that I want to know about. I want to know if there was some sort of, I want to know what the plan was. I want to know what the plan was, because the plan was enacted, because there's no way you would have been so, I guess, successful, for lack of a better term, had you not been coordinated to some degree. You sick people. Also, obviously, Zemoses was coordinating with Michael as they, Zemoses created art for the channel to further embarrass me. And then Reamsey paid for the whole. I bet you he bought Michael's computer. I bet you he bought the space that Michael did it in. I bet you he also enjoyed and participated in hurting me. And I know he did. 43 comments were on the Hollywood Laughing Stock by Reamsey. That was after the deletion of hundreds and hundreds of videos. So like 43, that's like a third. No, it's a high number. And they're all the same bullshit. It's everyone knows it's a big game. Tries to pretend like he's not bad, but whatever. I want to know how long you did that to Justin. I mean, Justin's ultimately going to have to bring justice for himself. I'm not, I said I'm not doing it. But Justin, speak up, buddy. You have been brutalized by a real predator on Facebook, and they do it for a reason. And I want to know why. That's got to be. It's got to be completely determined. You're not going to get off not describing what you did. I swear I'm going to find out why you did what you did. It's going to be articulated perfectly for everybody. And then we're going to determine, what does this mean or whatever. With the Lucifer, what's up with the Lucifer? What's up with the demonic imagery? What's up with this? And it's like enough is enough is enough, Like let's just figure out what happened here, because something happened, because I'm a human being. I'm very smart, capable of determining when something has happened, and something has happened. There's been no denials. It's just a big fucking mess. It is a big fucking mess. But the people that cause the mess are the defendants, all three, not the plaintiff. The plaintiff did not actually induce any of the actions of the defendants, because you speak for yourself. Fighting words might get you one punch in the face. Maybe, or maybe one post. That's all you get from fighting words. This was a years-long campaign, in sick fucking ways too. Let's be honest. You sick people. It's so gross. You're still doing it. It's so gross. I mean, it is copyright theft. You understand that the copyright statute of limitations is 3 years. I am going to own the copyright for every infringement you've made for 3 years. Within the next 3 months, I will own the copyright for every single bit. That means you'll have infringed however many times you posted infringements. I never gave you permission. You had explicit non-permission. Even when I gave you permission, it was when I was under duress by you, because you're not a good person and you actually do place people under duress, which is what you did to me. Because unless I find a way to try to be happy with Michael Thompson fucking gang stalking me, then I can't be happy. Or I just have to give up piano, or I have to give up YouTube. That's how it was. That's how it is. So all of the infringements will qualify as infringements. I believe I should be, as I wrote a lawsuit and sent it to the Northern District in 2021, I should be given all of the copyrights with statutory relief from at least August of 2021, if not for the past 3 years, due to the extenuating circumstances of this case. Oh, Danny. Oh, yeah, Danny. You're trying to like, am I paranoid? Dude, did I even say anything that could be perceived as like paranoid? I told you, these are facts. These are just facts. I'm not trying to fucking impress you, first of all. Fuck you. I'm not going to hire you as excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't mean that, but I'm not going to hire you as a detective off of this. Okay, buddy? I also don't need you. I actually have all the evidence on my own. I don't need anyone, because it's all there. It's all really there. Um, I don't know. Action damages are going to be massive in this. They better be. I mean, the whole case was built on that. The whole case was built on actionable damages for 3 years of copyright infringement, pretty much. Plus, and then another big part of it was YouTube comments, was YouTube harassment, 100%. Those are two huge elements. I would say equivalent. And then there was other harassment, but there was also conspiracy within Kentucky, I suppose, or whatever. I don't even know where the place is. I don't have any cities or anything. I don't know who lives where, but there was conspiracy there. There's also conspiracy in other places on the internet to bring harm to my reputation. That's a fact. This whole paranoia thing, I'm never paranoid. Give me a fucking break. I'm not a child. And I don't have schizophrenia, but you know what? Honestly, it wouldn't be convenient for you if I did. That's what you do. You try to make people, you try to convince courts that some people have schizophrenia so that you don't have to take any accountability. It is not going to happen here. It's not, buddy. It's not going to happen in this instance. There's honestly enough recorded content in my live streams to describe everything. Everything. There is. And it's serious. There's serious charges. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not some. It's criminal conspiracy. It's criminal conspiracy to commit copyright infringement, but like in a malicious way, which is rare for copyright infringement. But this is, I mean, it's not, I guess, impossible. But every time Michael used any of my sound effects, copyright infringement. Every time. Every time he used it on his broadcast, he owes me money for that. He's so. I don't know that can be fair use. Honestly, I would say it's harder to have fair use with somebody that you have an adversarial relationship with. I would say it's much harder. That's. I'm a musician, like, so if you take like a little jingle I come up with, or even I'm an entertainer. If you take anything from here, this is my content right now that I'm making. It's mine, not yours. And you can't just steal it from me, and I can turn it into a movie anytime I want. It's called creative license, and that's what the point of copyright is. Copyright is owned the second you fucking create it. And that is important. And willful infringement is the worst kind. Also, like, criminal infringement doing it to hurt somebody might be constitute. I don't know. We'll see what the judge says. I'm not gonna lose. I thought I was for a bit. I'm not. I'm gonna win big time. There's zero way. You know what? There's zero way that I can lose because of the copyright registration number. Because Michael published it on May something of 2023, and I bought the copyright. At the very least, I have to get damage, statutory, actual, and special damages for that. And it was called the Meth Clown Diaries. This is who Todd Michael Schultz really is. There might be some good actionable damages on a claim like that, or even just the fact that it was a buildup of attack. I mean, and it was willful, obviously. It was all my content. I bought it, the copyright, without changing. Maybe I deleted 1 second. I don't even think so. I think I just downloaded it and then copyrighted it. I don't even think I deleted 1 second of that. I literally just bought the copyright of it, and Michael posted it. He published it, and I guess he didn't create it. He made a new work that I owned, published it. Within 3 months, I bought the copyright because I became aware about June, I would say, of the full saga, Top Michael Schultz shows, and then I bought the copyright effective July 13th, which is an important date. Now, I also tried to file for everything that date. I also believe there's extenuating circumstances, and I believe actionable damages per the statutes that I missed out on are owed to me by Google and YouTube for not doing more diligence in protecting people with copyright that aren't big enough to be a major label stars, I suppose you might say. And that's already proven to be an issue, I think, at YouTube. But it's actually true. It's actually true. They never once said to me, register it. They never once said anything like that. They literally didn't. They never helped me, ever. YouTube never helped me, ever, with anything. Ever. Ever. All they did was fight me. They hurt me. They wouldn't do anything. It's not. It's serious. It's seriously not a mistake.
Woke up by myself. Is it the morning after? I can't tell. I just wanna sleep until you can't remember and check out of this old hotel. The minibar is empty from last night, and I don't even care about the price. The empty bottles on the ground remind me how I'm feeling now. I should just admit that you were right. I'm at this old hotel. By the look of things ain't going well. See the rings on the wall, facing through the empty halls. I'll check out this old hotel tonight. Elevator's broken, I don't care. Girls a jerk like me should take the stairs. We were on a tip-top, now my best friend is the bellhop. I'll check out this old hotel, thinking that I should get my own place. We agreed that I would give you space. I'm checking out, I'm moving on. I know that our love is gone. I'll disappear from here without a trace. I'm at this old hotel. By the look of things ain't going well. I see the writings on the wall, pacing through the empty halls. I'll check out this old hotel tonight. See the writings on the wall, pacing through the empty halls. I'll check out this old hotel tonight. Hotel. And I've been hoping you can ring the bell and meet me in the room upstairs. I go with you anywhere. Check out this old hotel tonight. I'm at this old hotel. By the look of things ain't going well. I see the rings on the wall, pacing through the empty halls. I'll check out this old hotel tonight. See the rings on the wall, pacing through the empty halls. I'll check out this old hotel tonight. it's easy to slip back into wondering why we're here. My path turns left, I go straight, and I don't know how to steer. Believing can only get you so far before you need the power of the stars. How you find light in the dark? I can see your eyes shining through my eyes. Take all the light from the dark. We can live in peace and lasting harmony. If we take all the light from the dark, learn how to love who we are. We can live in peace and lasting harmony. If we turn the light back from the dark. It's not long enough to make or break it. Don't fear. Walk away toward a brand new life, my dear. Believing can only get you so far before you need the power of the stars. How you find light in the dark? I can see your eyes shining through my eyes. Take all the light from the dark. We can live in peace and lasting harmony. If we take all the light from the dark, learn how to love who we are. We can live in peace and lasting harmony. If we turn the light back from the dark. How you want to live, it's the power that you give. To be a shooting star, you've got to give it everything you are. How you want to live, it's the power that you give. To be a shooting star, you've got to give it everything that you are. How you find light in the dark? I can see your eyes shining through my eyes. Take all the light from the dark. We can live in peace and lasting harmony. If we take all the light from the dark, learn how to love who we are. We can live in peace and lasting harmony. If we turn the light back from the dark. Light in the dark. Take all the light from the dark. Take me through what I'm worth and stay here and just be sure. 'Cause when I see the world, I'm gonna play you back all of your favorite words. Stay on my case all night and stay strong and put up a fight and lose. Carry on all night long, all night stay strong. And when you say that do me wrong, you underestimate the value of payback. Going on like I play you back that song you're up on, yeah, on, yeah. Shaking by unsteady ground when it hurts bad, yeah. I'm homebound, I'm story and tragic, yeah, yeah. I'm still happy where I stand. It's a heartbreak. It don't exist when we live it here inside of this. So